Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kenyon. Alright, so it's the middle of summertime. The garage shop has no AC and we're hitting consistent 90-degree weather, so I'll probably be sweating by the end of this video. But anyway, right now we're gonna be launching 5 new brands for the site. Let me grab the patches because I don't know them off the top of my head. So we got Boxton, Race Beast, Trosco, Bocce, and Zimmer. Here are the patches for them. We've got tons of work to get done as always. We're gonna try and finish all of these up within the next hour and a half. That way I can jump into working on the candy business that I'm putting together. If you guys hear the noise going on in the background, that is my new cat, Jericho. I still have the other ones, but this one was Siamese, or like mixed with Siamese, so grabbed him. He is much smarter than the other ones and much more entertaining to watch. Say hi, Jericho. Yeah, actually wave. Good boy, Jericho, good boy. He's like, let me go. These guys are all going outside this week because they're finally old enough. And yeah, I'll just leave the door open. They can come inside the shop whenever they want, but I'm sure most of the time they'll just be outside. I'm sure we're gonna make Jericho his own clothing brand sometime in the future. If you guys remember, I used to have the DCG printer and I used to print faces on shirts all the time. So we'll definitely be doing that with Jericho. All right, we got the other one right here, Simba. He's a lot bigger than the last time I showed you guys. All he does is eat and sleep, like I said in the last video. So yeah, that's what he's been up to. Say hi, Simba. Simba hasn't changed a bit. All right, Simba. I'll get ready to put you down. Say bye, Simba. For the candy business, we're gonna be starting the trial phase, which is just figuring out what flavors I actually want to turn into final products. I brought so many different flavors. Right now I have over 30 flavors, so I'm gonna be mixing them together and logging which ones that I like the most. And within the next like 3 or 4 weeks, I should have probably like 40 or 50 different types of candy. And another idea I was thinking of is mixing up my own soda flavors. Since we're already working on the candy flavors, it's really not that difficult to switch to soda. I'm gonna flip this around so you guys can see my face a little better. Also, some of the candy flavors might not taste good as candy flavors, but maybe they'll taste good as soda flavors. So yeah, just another idea. I'm definitely gonna be giving that a shot. The goal is to eventually sell my own drink flavors for the vending machine company and then also my own candy flavors. I honestly have no idea how to make good soda, but I'm gonna spend some time researching it and hopefully it comes out good. All right, so locking back on to getting these brands started. As you guys know, we have this embroidery machine. We're trying to put it to use as much as we can. All of the brands we've been working on have all started with hats. We're also gonna be dropping some new products within the brands later down the line. I now have the setup to embroider t-shirts, sweatshirts, sweatpants, all that stuff, hoodies, and I'm also brainstorming a way to make all of my brands customizable. Haven't quite figured out the details of that yet. It's all gonna be up to the Shopify plugin that I'm using. And then I'm also working on coding my own so I don't have to use a Shopify plugin. And that way I'll be able to customize it way more to what I'm trying to do. I think I'll go ahead and make the first few generations for each drop. And then probably like generation 2 or generation 3, I'll go ahead and add in the customization stuff. That way I don't have to work on all of that at one time. We'll get it figured out. Also, the 4th of July just passed not too long ago. That's why we have the American flag on the embroidery machine there. I live in California and aerial fireworks are actually really illegal here. You get caught with them, it's like $1,200 fine and that's for each one. So on the 4th of July, I was actually brainstorming some ideas on how to have more fun during the day because usually all the fun starts at night. But during the day, people are just hanging out. They're usually in the pool or whatever. So for the next 4th of July season, I was actually thinking about making my own air compressed like firework. It's technically not a firework, but it's something that we can like launch into the air during the day and it does some type of visual effect. Maybe like drop streamers or something. It's not really a new concept. If you guys could see on the wall back there, I have a bottle rocket, same principle. It launches a bottle up in the air. So yeah, that way we'll hopefully have something fun to do during the day next season and maybe I could even turn it into a product later down the line. Not working on that at all anytime soon, probably not till a month before the next 4th of July, but yeah, I'll just go ahead and plant the idea while I have it. And since there's no fire involved, it shouldn't be illegal, which is the best part. All right, so let's go ahead and get all these hats made. If you can see right over here. All right, so right over here, we have restocked on blank hats and we're also stocking each one of these blank hats on the website. I'm gonna be on vacation for the next 3 weeks, so the website's gonna be down, but when I get back, I'll go ahead and throw up the website and all of these hats will be back on. And just so you guys know, for custom orders, I'm actually working on a feature where you just upload your logo and it plugs it onto every single color hat. That way you can see exactly what your logo will look like on pretty much every hat style that there is. We're also adding decky hats to the site, which is really nice. And then as you guys know, we're just gonna be starting our own hat brands. That way we can control quality all the way from manufacturing. All right, so all 5 hat brands that we're starting today are gonna go on these guys. So we're gonna grab 2 black ones, this orange camo one, gray one, and a red one. Put these over here. I'm gonna go ahead and get them framed up and then get the machine running. Okay, so we got the first 2 hats loaded up on the frame. I'm gonna go ahead and finish all the hats in one shot. Before we get started, really quickly, I just wanna show you guys all of the colors that we have, thread colors that we have. We've been loading up on different thread colors. We have just a whole variety now. Not gonna go through each color one by one, but just so you guys can see. Anyway, getting back to this thing, this is the Tajima TMEZ. We're not gonna be turning on Stitch Beast, our artificial intelligent talking robot, just because we don't have time for him right now.
I'll stop repeating myself when you stop regurgitating these pathetic design flops that look like a blindfolded raccoon finger painted on a napkin.
I'm gonna go ahead and get all of these hats stitched up, and then I'll get back to you guys when they're finished. right, so I'm back. We got the hats completely done. We got Boxton, Vachi, Chosco, Ray Spies, and then Zimmer. Zimmer needs a new embroidery file, but I'll go ahead and fix that on the next one. And then I also want to show you guys some of the other hats that I've been working on. These are just kind of like custom orders. The Swift Flow plumbing hat. This one's actually 3D puff, if you guys could tell. Came out super clean. Someone just messaged me on Instagram. They were like, hey, I need some hats made. I was able to do them within a week. We got the Decade Brigade hat right here. This is a sliding group. And then here's a skull design made by one of my buddies. The cats just made it to the roof, so you might hear them running around up there. Like a crawl space, it's not actually on the roof. Anyway, these hats aren't done yet. We still have to sew on the custom 1 of 100 patches, and then also the made by Kenyon patches. I'm gonna pull out the sewing machine, get that done right now. That's probably gonna take me like another 40-50 minutes, and I will catch you guys in a bit. So I just finished sewing in all the patches for these guys. All I have to do now is add in the NFC chips that take you directly to the video of each one being made. Super simple concept. All you do is put your phone on the patch and then instantly a video of your exact hat being made pops up.
One that only 100 people will ever.
And that is it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that finished up. I'm gonna end the video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Links to the hats will be in the description. Go check that out. My name is Kenyon. Catch you guys on the next video. Peace.